A leader shaped by war, a nation rebuilt from ruins, and a man surrounded by power and unimaginable wealth. Paul Kagame isn't just any president, he lives like a billionaire. But how does the leader of a small African nation afford such extravagance? What goes on behind the closed doors of his lavish world? And who really pays for it? Let's step inside the unbelievable luxury life of Rwanda's president. Nestled in the heart of Kigali, Village Urugwiro serves as both the official residence and office of President Kagame. This expansive complex underwent significant renovations, with costs estimated around $24 million. The upgrades transformed it into a modern fortress, reflecting both traditional Rwandan architecture and contemporary design. The residence stands as a symbol of Rwanda's aspirations and the president's stature on the global stage. Paul Kagame's love for grandeur isn't just limited to his official residence. His reach extends across Kigali, where multi-million-dollar real estate developments have reshaped the city's skyline. The most prominent example? The Vision City development, Rwanda's answer to high-end, ultra-modern living. This ambitious project cost approximately $150 million and was designed to house the country's wealthy elite. With luxury villas and high-end apartments, it boasts an architectural style that wouldn't look out of place in the wealthiest districts of Dubai or London. The cheapest units start at $179,000, while the most luxurious homes can go up to $560,000. That might not sound outrageous for Western standards, but in a country where the average citizen earns less than $800 per year, it's a staggering number. Yet, despite the state-of-the-art amenities and sleek designs, reports suggest that much of Vision City remains unoccupied. The question is, who exactly was it built for? While Rwanda markets itself as an investment paradise, many critics argue that these developments cater only to a select few, the political elite, foreign investors, and the business magnates Kagame chooses to align with. The real estate empire continues to grow, but for whom? That's the question that lingers over Kigali's most luxurious addresses. For a man who controls a nation, staying in ordinary hotels is simply not an option. When President Kagame travels abroad, he doesn't just book a suite, he reserves some of the most expensive rooms on the planet. One of his most famous stays? The Mandarin Oriental in New York, where he occupied the presidential suite at a staggering cost of $20,664.50 per night. This isn't just any hotel room. It offers panoramic views of Central Park, a private butler service, custom-designed furnishings, and a security setup fit for royalty. But this raises a crucial question. Why is a leader of a developing country spending such exorbitant amounts on accommodation? Critics argue that these costs are unjustifiable, especially when many Rwandans struggle to afford basic necessities. Kagame's preference for luxury accommodations doesn't stop in the US. During state visits and business meetings in Europe, he's been known to stay in five-star hotels across Paris, London, and Geneva, each visit costing tens of thousands of dollars per night. While some justify it as a necessary expense for security and diplomacy, others see it as a display of excess that contradicts Rwanda's image as a nation focused on sustainable growth and financial prudence. When it comes to travel, Kagame moves like a man who wants the world to know he's in charge. His fleet of luxury vehicles is a statement power, prestige, and untouchable status. His personal collection includes customized Range Rovers, bulletproof Mercedes-Benz models, and top-tier SUVs, each costing between $60,000 and $100,000. These aren't standard issue. These cars are modified with advanced security features, plush interiors, and high-tech communication systems. But land travel is only a fraction of the story. Kagame frequently flies in private jets, with each chartered flight costing anywhere between $10,000 to $20,000 per hour. There have been numerous reports of the Rwandan government funding these luxurious flights for both official and personal travel. Whether it's for diplomatic meetings, international summits, or personal retreats, Kagame ensures that his mode of transport is nothing short of elite. For a leader who often preaches about economic discipline and national development, these travel expenses don't go unnoticed. Many critics have raised concerns over whether such extravagance is truly necessary, especially when public funds could be used to support the nation's infrastructure or welfare programs. But Kagame doesn't seem to be slowing down. His travels continue, and so do the expenses. But Kagame doesn't seem to be slowing down. His travels continue, and so do the expenses. If there's one thing Kagame wants to be remembered for, it's transforming Rwanda into a model of African prosperity. He has poured billions into infrastructure, reshaping Kigali into a futuristic city with world-class amenities. One of his most prized projects? The Kigali Convention Center. This architectural masterpiece cost an estimated $300 million, making it one of the most expensive buildings on the African continent. Its dome-shaped design, inspired by traditional Rwandan culture, stands as a beacon of modernity and progress. Hosting high-profile events, international summits, and business conferences, it's a key part of Kagame's strategy to position Rwanda as a global business hub. But not all infrastructure projects have been received with open arms. The Bugesera International Airport, expected to cost $1.3 billion, has been met with controversy. While it's marketed as a transformative project that will elevate Rwanda's status in global aviation, some critics argue that the investment might be overambitious. Is a country of 14 million people ready for such an expensive airport? Or is this another move catering to foreign investors and Kagame's own international ambition? While his personal and governmental investments in luxury symbolize Rwanda's aspirations and rapid development, they also highlight the tensions between opulence and widespread poverty. As Rwanda continues its journey towards prosperity, the balance between showcasing national pride and addressing the needs of its citizens remains crucial. What are your thoughts on this intricate dynamic? Share your perspectives in the comments below. If you found this exploration insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content.